If you're a DoorDash driver looking to boost your earnings, you're in the right place. In this video, I reveal the top 7 secret tips to making more money while dashing. These tips will help increase your income and help make the most out of your time on the road. Watch now and start earning more with DoorDash. Because as a DoorDash driver, we all know that maximizing your earnings can be a challenge. With competition on the rise and fluctuating demand, it's essential to have a game plan to maximize your DoorDash income. So grab a pen and paper because you don't want to miss these DoorDash tips. Oh, and my girlfriend got a $57 tip. Stay tuned in this video, you'll find out more.
Now, these tips are in no particular order. And the first one I want to bring up is get that whole schedule thing out of your way. You don't want to have to deal with it. You want to be able to dash when you want during those peak times and not have to worry about doing a 1 hour dash here and so forth, or having any problems with it whatsoever. And the thing you're going to do to make sure you don't have problems with your schedule is to give yourself platinum status by maintaining the minimum things, mostly your acceptance rate at 70% or above, and top dasher status, which allows you to dash anytime you want, regardless of the schedule.
The schedule is only part of this tip. As a platinum driver, you unlock the ability to apply for the large order program. The large order program gives you access to high value catering orders, which have the potential to pay 2 to 3 times more than regular orders. This is a good tip, but resolving the scheduling issue is more important than you think. I'm going to show you the schedule twice. Once where I dropped my acceptance rate to 69%, resulting in the loss of my platinum status. Then minutes later, I'm going to accept an offer, raise my acceptance rate back to 70%, and show you just how different the schedule is.
If you look here, my current rating is 69%. I dropped it down to 69, and I'm only silver status. Now, right now, I have top dasher status, but I'm 69%, and I'll go to the schedule. Today is Friday the 3rd, and as you can see, the schedule is all messed up. 12:30 to 2:30 a.m. There's no good spots. So you can go as far as you want. And when you dash now, it only gives me an hour to dash because it shows the schedule screwed up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take an order and then come back and show you how it frees up the schedule and makes this dash thing, it fixes it. I've made a delivery, it's the same day, and I've reached platinum status. Let me end my dash. Now, as you can see, my acceptance is up to 70%. It's the same day. And look at the schedule for the 3rd, 4th. It's completely open up from midnight to 4 a.m. the next day, all the week through. And when I go to dash, now it doesn't restrict me to an hour and a half. Another detail you want to look at whenever you get an offer is where it says, for example, my girlfriend got an offer for $25 plus. It didn't say $25 guaranteed tip. It said $25 plus. And it turned out to be an order for $300 of food at Cracker Barrel. And she had to deliver all that. And after she got the delivery done, the tip wasn't $25, it was $57 because of all that food. But be mindful of that little plus. It may be just, $1 more, or it could be a lot more. I don't know why they do that. You want to make the most money you can out of your time with DoorDash, but before you get started, you need to make sure that you set a parameter, a minimum dollar amount for what you're willing to accept and offer, so you're not wasting gas. You're actually making money, whether it be $1.50 a mile or maybe $1 a mile minimum. Anything less, if you got a $5 order for 7 miles, you wouldn't take it because it's not worth the gas. Keeping that standard in mind, you also have to be mindful of where you are in relation to the hot spot. There's a power strip in most cities where the businesses are all located down this roadway, and it's called a power strip where you get a lot of your orders from. So you go out and you just finished the delivery and you get another offer, $8 for 10 miles. Normally you wouldn't take it, but you're away from the power strip. So if you're returning to the zone from delivery and you have to go there anyway, normally you wouldn't take an $8 order for 10 miles. But since you just dropped off an order, you're actually 5 miles away from the restaurant on the power strip that you would be heading to anyway. So discount that distance. You take 5 miles off. That means it's $8 for only 5 miles. Since you would have driven all the way back to the power strip and it was on your way. Be mindful of your time spent out of zone. When you're accepting an offer and it's 10 miles and only, the zone's only 2 miles big and you need to get back to it, remember, a 20-minute trip out of zone is actually 40 minutes of your time on a return trip. If you're out of the zone, you most likely won't get offers until you get back close. Also, when you're deciding to take an order, be mindful of where the delivery is picking up from. Like if it's a restaurant that, is always takes forever to get it, don't take lowball offers on stores like that, period. Even if the mileage is right. If you're going to have to wait 10 minutes to get the order. Also, if you have time, look and see where the delivery is going to. How far out of zone will it take you? How long will it take you to get back? You may not have time, like when I'm driving, I can't check all those details, but yeah.
And finally, set goals. Give yourself a purpose and a reason to do what you need to do. You're doing DoorDash because you want more money. And you're watching this video because you want to do better than you're doing now. There's no better way to do that than to pick something that you want. For example, right now, or actually last week, this was my balance in my Dasher card. Anytime I dash, after the dash goes over, it goes into that Dasher account. I don't spend that money on anything but the business. It only goes, vehicle expenses for repairs, gas or whatnot, and I'm able to save it as extra. That's why I've built up quite a bit, and I'm glad to say that now I paid off $2,500 and all my credit card debt is gone. That's it. I was able to do that. It's the first thing I wanted to do, something I never thought I'd be able to do in a couple months. Just bam. And that's one thing you need to get you by. Figure out what it is you really want. Why are you door dashing? And keep that goal in front of you. Also, every day, set yourself an amount. I know a lot of people don't have time to do this, but every day I go dashing, I set a goal of $100 per day. So I won't let myself quit until I at least get $100. So pick an amount that's good for you, set that goal, and use this to motivate you. I just got a brand new computer, and I didn't buy it. My girlfriend did with her DoorDash money. So go out there and make some cash.
Thank you for watching this video all the way to the end. If you're still here and you haven't before, subscribe. It's free, it's easy, it's one click. If you don't do it, I'll kick you in the nuts. Thanks for watching. See you next time.